Hey Olive, Arlo, and Frank. Grandpop coming to you on the back deck in Jacksonville Beach. Sun's getting ready to come up, so I figured I'd share that with you. Today we're going to pick up in Genesis chapter 28. We're in the Net Bible Reader's Edition. Great translation of the Bible. Excellent scholarship. And so we'd seen that a couple chapters ago that Jacob got the birthright from Esau. Esau was the elder, but it was prophesied in the beginning that when they were born that the elder would serve the younger, and so now we saw in the last chapter that with his mom's help that Jacob stole the blessing. And so in chapter 28 we're going to see Esau. Well, we had already seen that Esau hated Jacob, and we're going to see Jacob sent out to save his life and to get a wife, and then we're going to see the original stairway to heaven. Actually, I guess the original stairway to heaven was the Tower of Babel, however you want to say it. But we're going to see a stairway to heaven. Chapter 28 starts. So Isaac called for Jacob and blessed him. Then he commanded him, "You must not marry a Canaanite woman. Leave immediately for Paddan Aram." So it's the same. Abraham needed to get a bride from this same area, and now Jacob. The difference is that the bride was brought to Isaac. Jacob has to escape for his life. He's the heel catcher. He's the schemer. Go to the house of Bethuel, your mother's father, and find yourself a wife there among the daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. So we see Laban is involved. He was involved when Abraham's servant came there and had all this gold jewelry and stuff. He was like, ooh. So we're going to see that Uncle Laban is quite the match for the heel catcher. As they say, Jacob is boxing out of his weight category. The daughters of Laban, your mother's brother. May the sovereign God bless you. May he make you fruitful and give you a multitude of descendants. Then you will become a large nation. May he give you and your descendants the blessing he gave to Abraham, so that you may possess the land God gave to Abraham, the land where you have been living as a temporary resident. So Isaac sent Jacob on his way, and he went to Paddan Aram, to Laban, son of Bethuel, the Aramean, and brother of Rebekah, the mother of Jacob and Esau. Esau saw that Isaac had blessed Jacob and sent him off to Paddan Aram to find a wife there. As he blessed him, Isaac commanded him, "You must not marry a Canaanite woman." Jacob obeyed his father and mother and left for Paddan Aram. Then Esau realized that the Canaanite women were displeasing to his father Isaac. So Esau went to Ishmael and married Mahalath, the sister of Nebaioth and daughter of Abraham's son Ishmael, along with the wives he already had. So he's kind of gone halfway. They're not supposed to marry the Canaanite women, but also Ishmael was sent out to be a wild man, to live in the wilderness, and his people were wild people. So Esau is trying his best to get into his parents' good graces here. Meanwhile, Jacob left Beersheba and set out for Haran. He reached a certain place where he decided to camp because the sun had gone down. He took one of the stones and placed it near his head. Then he fell asleep in that place. So I guess that was the original My Pillow, was he just grabbed a rock. He fell asleep in that place and had a dream. He saw a stairway erected on the earth with its top reaching to the heavens. The angels of God were going up and coming down it, and the Lord stood at its top. He said, I am the Lord, the God of your grandfather Abraham, and the God of your father Isaac. I will give you and your descendants the ground you are lying on. Your descendants will be like the dust of the earth, and you will spread out to the west, east, north, and south. All the families of the earth will pronounce blessings on one another using your name and that of your descendants. I am with you. I will protect you whenever you go and will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. So the difference between the original Stairway to Heaven, the Tower of Babel, is that men built that. This is a dream that God puts in Jacob's head, and he uses it to speak to him. Then Jacob woke up and thought, surely the Lord is in this place, but I did not realize it. He was afraid and said, what an awesome place this is. This is nothing else than the house of God. This is the gate of heaven. And I don't know how true that is. I mean, it was a dream. But it certainly got his attention, didn't it? Early in the morning, Jacob took the stone he had placed near his head and set it up as a sacred stone. Then he poured oil on top of it. He called that place Bethel, although the former name of the town was Luz. I believe Luz means light. Bethel means house of God. Then Jacob made a vow, saying, if God is with me and protects me in this journey I am making, and gives me food to eat and clothing to wear, and I return safely to my father's home, then the Lord will become my God. So apparently the Lord wasn't already his God. Then this stone that I have set up as a sacred stone will be the house of God, and I will surely give you back a tenth of everything you give me. So he's scheming with God even. That's what he does when he's afraid. So next, when we get into chapter 29, we're going to see Jacob getting married to several women. And, well, in a way, he's going to make a family, let's put it that way. So until then, peace out.